Since I was a child, I had a dream about fascinating, complex, cool machines that would become part of our everyday life. Robots have captured the imagination of mankind for centuries.
Game on.
We as Bosch, we have a lot of experience in integration. We will see robots in the future. They understand the scene in the garden, they have the semantics, and they can decide what has to be done.
Trimbot has been a gardening robot, but 3D mapping and tracking technologies that developed here is not only for gardening robots. It can be also a story of autonomous driving. It could also be a part of AR/VR story.
So in addition to providing the mobile base hardware based on the Bosch Indego, we actually also are doing the navigation. So we basically make the robot go to where it needs to go. You can send him to a different bush or to a hedge, and we make him go there, and then it can start trimming.
You know, the big challenge in the community is how far can we push things with just cameras?
Now meet Valkyrie. It's a NASA robot worth over £1.5 million, which has just been delivered to researchers at Edinburgh University.
Our spacecraft, they're designed for very athletic people called astronauts. And as a result, they're pretty hard to get in and out of. Being able to be athletic, where you're coordinating your upper body and your lower body, where you're balancing using your hands and taking the weight with your feet in a very coordinated and smooth way. You know, that's something that robots don't really do today, but I'm seeing those algorithms being developed here at Edinburgh, and I'm excited to see how they get tested on this robot and get put into the designs maybe of our next generation.
Robotics and autonomous systems is really at a very crucial juncture.
Going from relatively low-dimensional systems to full-bodied humanoids.
Spacecraft are going to be built to count on humans' athleticism. People will handle it just beautifully. They can work on steps and climb ladders and work around pretty complicated geometry.
It is very hard to incorporate that kind of capability into a complex humanoid, 125 kilograms, about 160 centimeters tall, with very advanced electronics and actuation systems.
Society has a habit of envisaging a physical system having the capability that they see on first principle, on first approach. But what's hidden is the technology that's going on, the algorithms to do 3D mapping and the algorithms to do the footstep planning. It requires a lot of integration to put pieces working together. The miracle of humanoid robots, or the miracle of robots, is when they actually operate and behave by themselves. But it's a very complicated domain. But when things work, it can be quite beautiful because of the complexity that goes on behind it.